boys, to the next session of our Earth and our solar system. In the last session, we studied about stars, planets, and other heavenly bodies such as satellites, asteroids, and dwarf planet. Now, on the screen, you have one planet and one satellite. Yes, you guessed it right. We live on this planet, and the name of the planet is Earth. So the bluish color, it's water on the Earth. So our Earth is a planet and Moon is a satellite, natural satellite of the Earth. See, this is the picture of a solar system. This is the picture of our solar system. The sun is a star, only star in a solar system, which gives light to all the planets, even satellites. And around the sun, you can see the planets revolving in their path, orbit. So first is Mercury, then Venus, third position Earth, fourth Mars. Mercury, Venus, Earth, Mars. Fifth position Jupiter. And in this picture also you can see between the planet Mars and Jupiter there is an asteroid belt. Yes, Mars, Jupiter, Saturn, Uranus, Neptune. Now, if you can see the white color asteroid belt formed, the planets which are inside the asteroid belt, example, Mercury, Venus, Earth, and Mars, they are inside the asteroid belt. They are known as inner planets. And the planets beyond the asteroid belts are called outer planets. That means Jupiter, Saturn, Uranus, Neptune. These are known as outer planets. Now look at the picture of the solar system and answer the following questions. Which planet is nearest to the sun? We studied. Yes, see this picture. Which planet is nearest to the sun? Mercury. At what position is the Earth from the sun? Position means whether it's first, second, third, fourth. So, Earth is at the third position. Which planet is placed between the Earth and Mercury? Which planet is placed between Earth and Mercury? It's Venus. One more thing. All the planets, they revolve around the sun from west to east. The direction is west to east. But there is one planet which revolves around the sun in an opposite direction. That means from east to west. Which is that planet which revolves around the sun from east to west? Yes, it's Venus. Now see this. This picture. Okay. Now what is gravity? Students, when you throw something up, it falls down. When you throw something up, it doesn't remain in air or it doesn't go out. That means in space. That means what? What is the reason? Why it falls down? Yes, the reason is the pull of the earth, the gravitational pull of the earth. The earth pulls all the things towards itself. There is a force that is known as gravitational force, which pulls all the things on the earth. So all heavenly bodies exert a force of attraction or a pull on one another. This force is called the force of gravity. And this was told by one of the scientists, why the apple, when it's on the tree, it falls down. As he was sitting under the tree and the apple fell down, then he realized why the things are falling down, why they are not remaining there up or in the air. What is the reason? And you know who was that scientist? Newton. And based on the Newton's law of gravity, So many other laws are being discovered, implemented nowadays also. So, all heavenly bodies exert a force of attraction or a pull on one another. This force is called the force of gravity. The sun, now what happens in the solar system? Like our earth is having a gravitational force. Similarly, the sun is also having a gravitational force. So the sun tries to pull all the planets towards itself. But why all the planets are not pulled towards the sun? The reason is when the sun exerts a gravitational pull, at the same time, other planets they also move away from the sun. As a result of these two forces, that means it's repelling, they are repelling each other. A planet keeps revolving around the sun at a fixed distance in a fixed orbit. In the same way, satellites revolve around the planet. Same way. So, gravitational pull of the planets plus the gravitational pull of the satellites. So, even satellites move away from the planets. So, all the planets are having their own orbit and they don't bang each other because the tendency is they know how to be away from each other. So this is a satellite Chandrayaan 1, which was India's space mission. On 22nd October 2008, Indian Space Research Organization, that is ISRO, launched a spacecraft to the moon. The mission is known as Chandrayaan and Chandrayaan 1. And one more mission was a very successful mission, Mangalyaan. Mangalyaan is another important Indian space mission. It is known as MOM. That means Mars Orbit Mission or Mars Orbiter Mission. It was launched on 5th of November 2013. It got established in an orbit around the planet Mars on 24th September 2014. ISRO achieved this feat in its first attempt. Both these missions are unmanned. That means there were no people boarding this spacecraft. The objective of the mission is a deeper study. Why? What is the mission? Why they are sending this Mangalyaan or Chandrayaan? What is the reason? Chandrayaan means on the moon. Mangalyaan means on the Mars. So it is only for the deeper studies of the moon and the Mars. You can see the picture of Mangalyaan and a photograph of the region which is around India, which was taken by this. Now, what do you mean by space launch technology? What it means? This we will study in the next session of this lesson. Thank you.